Imagine your mind as a lush, vibrant garden. Each emotion you feel is a unique flower, their colors and fragrances contributing to the overall beauty of this internal landscape. But just as a garden requires careful tending, so too does our emotional well-being. Today, we're going to explore how to cultivate harmony in the face of these powerful emotions. We'll learn how to nurture the garden of our soul, pruning the wildflowers of lust, soothing the storms of anger, and banishing the shadows of hatred. So, are you ready to discover the keys to emotional mastery? To unlock the gate to your inner garden? If so, join me. Lust, the wildflower that can overrun the garden if left unattended. Much like the intoxicating fragrance of a flower, lust can lure our senses, clouding our judgment. It's a natural emotion, a part of life, but when left unchecked, it can lead us astray. So how do we manage lust? Imagine it as a flower in the garden of your mind, vibrant and beautiful. The key is not to suppress it, but to appreciate it from a distance. Admire its allure, its vibrant colors, its transient beauty. Relish in the joy it brings, but remember to maintain your distance. This is where mindfulness comes in. Be aware of your emotions, but don't let them control you. Take a step back, breathe, and observe. Don't pluck the flower out of impulse. Instead, let it stay. Let it bloom. Let it be. Allow it to bloom without being possessed by it. This mindfulness, this conscious distance, is the first step towards managing lust. Anger, the tempest that can uproot even the sturdiest trees in our garden. This powerful emotion, like a storm, can cause devastation if not managed wisely. But what if we could navigate through this storm, using its energy to fuel positive change rather than destruction? Imagine your anger as a fast-flowing river, turbulent and full of force. Instead of attempting to stop it, let it flow. But how do we do that? By understanding its source, its roots. Just like a river, anger has an origin, a trigger. Recognize it, acknowledge it without judgment. Now let's move to the next step. Observe the current of your anger. Feel its power, its intensity. Then channel this energy into positive action. It could be anything that brings positivity in your life or in the lives of others. Finally, let's transform. Transform the storm into a gentle rain that nourishes the soil rather than wreaking havoc. Just like a rain, let your anger nurture growth and development, not destruction. Hatred, the shadow that darkens the spirit. This emotion, often misunderstood, is like a dark cloud obscuring the sun, casting long, chilling shadows on our soul. But dear friends, remember, every shadow is born from light. Hatred is no different. It often springs from fear, from misunderstanding, from the unfamiliar, but we are not helpless against it. To conquer this, we must become the beacon, the source of light, the sun that dispels the shadows. And that light, dear friends, is compassion. Look upon hatred not as an enemy, but as a lost traveler seeking the right path. Understand its origin, its journey. See the fear, the misunderstanding from which it was born, and then let empathy be your guide. Let it light the path towards forgiveness and understanding. Let it transform the chilling shadow into a warm, welcoming light. As the sun dispels the shadows, let empathy illuminate the path towards forgiveness and understanding. Emotions are the colors that paint the canvas of our existence. Today, we ventured together into the garden of the soul, exploring the wildflower of lust, the tempest of anger, and the shadow of hatred. We've learned to appreciate desire without possession, to channel anger into positive action, and to dispel hatred with the light of compassion. In the teachings of Zen, we've found a path to cultivate harmony within ourselves. Mindfulness and self-mastery, like a gentle gardener, allow us to tend to our emotions, transforming them from destructive forces into sources of growth and wisdom. As you continue this journey, remember that each emotion is a part of your garden, a unique flower that adds to the beauty of your existence. As you tend to the garden of your soul, may you find tranquility in every blossom and wisdom in every storm. Subscribe, like, and share this video to spread the seeds of inner peace. Until next time, dear seekers, be the peaceful gardener of your own emotions.